For more latest news from the sports multiverse, please like, share, and subscribe The Bridge and hit the bell icon to never miss a notification.
An under-19 male cricketer will earn as much as a senior female cricketer while playing domestic cricket.
What?
Yes, welcome to India. We're the captain of the Indian women's cricket team, the highest scoring female cricketer in the world, and the likes stand to earn less than male cricketers who have just started playing international cricket. That's how massive the pay gap is in cricket in India between male and female players. The BCCI did recently announce two positive updates for domestic cricketers in India. First, since the players did not earn an income because the pandemic didn't allow the last season to be played, they have been compensated and given a check equal to half the amount they got the year before. The other good news is that players are promised a salary hike for the matches they will play this season. The increase is on graded scale, more for seniors compared to those starting afresh. Salary increase also apply across the board and include women's cricket down to the under 16 level, where a school-going child is eligible for ₹7,000 each day of cricket. The current salary structure looks something like this. The senior women cricketers still stand to earn not more than what under 19 men cricketers will be earning for playing matches. Why is this unsurprising? Because it is nothing new. For years, we have seen the same disparity in international cricket. India's best women cricketer gets a contract worth ₹50 lakh annually, while the country's best male cricketer's contract is worth ₹7 crore. The gap in the annual retainership between the genders is staggering. The best male cricketers are assured of a sum that is 14 times the sum the best female cricketers are entitled to. Mithali Raj, Smriti Mandana have all spoken about the pay gap, but at the same time, they have pointed out how it is men's cricket which brings home the revenue. Definitely the men's team sell more tickets, they bring more fans to the stadiums, they have more sponsors, so it makes sense for them to earn more money. The women's game has to be garnered more revenue. If such is the case, then the debate goes whether the BCCI has tried to ramp up the revenue for women's cricket and make it more marketable. The Indian women cricket team didn't play for an entire year after playing the Women's T20 World Cup, where they had reached the finals. When COVID resulted in the force majeure of sports, BCCI organized an IPL for the men with 16 matches. Then the men's team went to Australia to play 12 matches. Then they played against England at home, followed by an IPL which got cancelled due to the surge in COVID cases. The women's player, on the other hand, took part in the 4-match Women's Challenge T20 matches during the IPL last year. Their first international match after the World Cup final was held a year later in March 2021, a one-day international series against South Africa in Lucknow. The glaring number of fewer women's cricketing actions reveal BCCI is in no mood to increase the fixtures of women's cricket. However, a little bit of planning could resolve the issue. The majority of women's games take place simultaneously when men's cricket action unfolds, which reduces its viewership. Giving women's cricket sufficient airtime and promoting it and hyping it could eventually address this issue, and therefore the pay gap could be reduced eventually. When looking at other countries, Australia has made big strides towards pay parity. About 4 years ago, a deal was negotiated such that the male and the female cricketers get the same base pay. What they actually get in hand is very different, because the pay system considers hours worked and applies premiums for commerciality of competitions played. In reality, the men cricketers earn more, but the gap isn't as high as in India. The system also allows for women cricketers to earn higher if the sport becomes more viable. The argument here that has raised social media as well is that show the women cricketers the respect they deserve. Not equal pay, just respect.